getting it, cuz. Send that thing. It's your boy, Jay Mitch. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Jay Mitch. Just coming to y'all today, bringing y'all some content. It's been a while, so I'm going to kind of give you guys Jay Mitch update video. Maybe a couple things will be unboxed during this video. Maybe they won't be. Some things have already been unboxed, but just wanted to bring you guys some content. Technically, this is Tuesday, the 21st, or the 22nd, whatever day it is, man. It's the Tuesday before Black Friday, and I have been moving, buying and selling, trading, and doing all kind of stuff in the background. Not really making any run content. The last video I made was the Kagama with the updated RC Juice, Hobby Star 150 amp 6S ESC, the V2 with the temp sensor. That was the point of that video. It wasn't so much to show what the Kagama could do, but it was to show what that ESC could do. And when I say that ESC showed out, it showed out. Definitely recommend it as a budget. You know, if you're on a budget and you want to bash hard and have something that's capable of doing some stunning with your A scales, I definitely recommend that Hobby Star motor and ESC combo. Anyway, this is just an update for the channel. It's been a while, guys. I got to bring you guys some content. I could call this the channel update / pre-Black Friday goodies unboxings or whatever. Call it what you want, but that's what it's going to be. So if you have not yet, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to your man's channel. I got a lot of stuff coming up, and I just want to share it with you guys. So I'm going to start from the little stuff and work over to the big shit. So with that being said, this is going to be a long video, so I'm going to just get into it. So first thing that you see here are magnetic hex and screwdriver bit set. It has screwdriver heads, but it also has all the hex bits, I think from 1.5 all the way through like 6 or 7 millimeter metric. And I got this off Amazon for like 11 bucks. As you can see, it's still in the box, but it was so cheap. This would be great to use with like your DeWalt or your electric screwdrivers or whatever you're using. So that's why I picked this up, 11 bucks off Amazon. Dope pickup. Still in the box. I got tools all over the place. But yeah, just wanted to show this to you guys. Next thing is one of the items that was hard to get was the front steel brake rotor for the Pro Moto MX. And you know, I had the brake, but the screws, I didn't have the screws. So there's a company that sold screws, but you had to do so much stuff for it. I was like, F it, we just buy this. 20 bucks. Shout out to my homie Adam from RC Discount hooking me up with that. Next thing I'll show you, I literally just picked this up today off of Facebook Marketplace, from a local guy, fellow YouTuber. I was looking for a Max 6 for a basher. Max 5, Max 6. He said, yo, I got it. I just hit him up. He didn't even know it was me. But once he found out it was me, he hooked me up. So got the Max 5 from him. And great pickup. So shout out to him. All right. So next thing that you see here is this group of goodies. It also came along with a whole Creighton 8S. Shout out to the guy, Heavy Metal RC. Getting out the game, sort of, kind of, definitely downsizing. He posted this up last week on his channel. It was a Creighton 8S. I'll insert some pictures of it. Creighton 8S EXB XLX2 combo in it, and he gave me a whole gang of goodies, guys. Batteries, tires, whole bunch of stuff. And this is just a couple things that I pulled together so far just to share with you guys. So he had these Perfect Pass QS8 connectors, 6 pairs of them. Gave me a great deal on these. Shout out to you, Heavy Metal RC. Actually lives within about an hour of me. I told him, yo, if you're getting back in the game for the deal I got on this, I gotta take care of you. I told him we friends for life. Whatever you need, hit me up. And the same thing you did for me, I'll make sure I do for you. So it gave me an unbelievable deal on his Creighton 8S lot, along with another car I'm going to show you in a few. This is the XLX2 from his Creighton 8S, and the 800 kV motor with the high power fan from that build. So shout out to him, gave me an unbelievable deal. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate what you've done. I found myself in the place where I needed a servo. I got a lot of servos, but I had a really nice servo, and I had this plan to go in a cheap build, so I didn't want to get an expensive servo. So this is just your, you know, your standard. You need a good servo with that is competent. Maybe not the most powerful, maybe not the fastest, but something that works well in any build, whether it be buggy, truggy, monster truck, 8th scale, or normal scale servo. Pick this up for Adam for 15 bucks with the servo horn, metal servo horn. Thank you, Adam, as always. Adam, shout out to Adam from RC Discount. A couple receivers I picked up for the Futaba, nothing crazy. Here's something I bought a while ago and I never used, but I'm going to be using it shortly. This is a Castle 1520 can, the 1650 kV. Now I heard these things get hot. I heard you want to be careful with these, but I got this again for a good price from Adam. I kind of just had it in the stash for a while, and I said, F it, I'm going to use it pretty soon in the build that's upcoming pretty soon. Here's another servo. I had my brake servo, my throttle servo died in my raminator. So what happened was, this had like a weird tooth count in the way that the servo, the throttle linkage is set up in there, and I couldn't really use it, but I had bought this. It's a good servo. We'll find a home for this in a 5th scale, in the future 5th scale build. Next, here's another servo. So in order to get the throttle to start working in the raminator, I had to pull a servo from another one of my cars. So when I did that, I said, I eventually got to take that servo from the throttle for the raminator and put that back in the car it originally came from. And I'm going to replace it with the good old trusty JX 1/5 scale servos. Some of the best servos you can get for the money. These are like $40, $45 off of Amazon, 5th scale servo, 15 tooth. And it doesn't come with an upgraded servo arm or anything. It comes with the plastic stuff, but these are pretty strong, and this is kind of like my go-to if I don't want to spend a couple $100 or $100 on a servo. I just want something just to get going and work. Sort of on the same lines as this Hex Fly, just something sturdy, good, that works, not superior, but just exactly what you need, just works for cheap. It's my JX servo, 5th scale servo. So the next thing I'm showing you guys is this Heart tool. This Heart, it's like an air blower, right? So I could, it's like a blower, so I could dry off RCs, blow off dirt and dust. I got a battery and two battery packs in the charger. I know you guys are like, so the fuck what this guy do with RC? I'm gonna show you what it has to do with RC. What it has to do with RC is, did you also know Heart makes an RC truck? And this was a project I was planning on doing a whole series on. It was this Heart RC truck. But what we did, we took the Heart RC truck, because it looked very hobby grade. It was on sale on Walmart. The truck only was 50 bucks without the battery packs. So I had to find someone local with that, with the Heart stuff from Walmart, just to get this car running. I ran it, it sucked, but I already knew it was gonna suck. So what we did is we transformed it into a fully hobby grade RC, guys. I'm gonna call this, I was messing with my boys. They was like, what is that, man? I'm gonna move it to the table. They said, what is that? What is that thing, Jay? What are you doing? I'm like, yo, this is the Heart or the Arm Heart 3S VXL concoction that I built. And this thing runs really, really good. It's really fun. So it started off kind of as that little stock thing on the box there, but it has evolved. And what we did was, well, what I did, I ain't gonna say we, because this was all me. Nobody else did this. What I did, these are 10 millimeter hexes. So we got some 10 millimeter wheels, some Proline wheels from Adam. Shout out to him. He had them sitting there. We got some Arma 6S shocks, takeoff shocks. And then we got a takeoff 3S system out of an HPI or something. Actually, the motor is from my Pro Moto MX, and this ESC is just like a 3S, you know, stock ESC from maybe an HPI or something. And we also have a Spectrum receiver here. And this thing is fun as hell to drive. I'll bring you guys some content with this in the future. But this was like one of those projects. This was a quick project, just something to do because I was bored. And, you know, once I start tinkering, it just gets done. I thought it was something I would film and do a detailed build on, and I didn't do that. But I will be making a specific video for this car at some point in the future. Next, all right. This was like, I think I kind of hinted about this. It was like the worst kept secret amongst my friends because I couldn't stop talking about it. What it was, my good friend Greg, he kept on asking me, John, what's better, the Sledge or, you know, the same questions everybody like to ask. What's better, the Sledge or the Creighton or the Italian? And of course, I'm gonna say Italian. That's my favorite basher of this type. You know, the Italian or the Cray Hobby. Those are my two favorite joints. You know, but stock is Italian. But I said the Armor stuff offers you more value. You know, y'all remember my whole video. If you don't, I'll put a link in the description of my rant about the Traxxas Sledge. And I got it and I sold it quickly. But then people started building jackhammers. And all I saw all summer was jackhammer. I saw Aldo with his, saw RC Dude 81 with his, saw Duper Bash with his. That all those guys building sledgehammers. And then my boy Greg comes along. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build a sledgehammer. He bought the Sledge. He hasn't done the hammer part yet. And I said, I'm gonna buy and get me a sledgehammer. I'm gonna build me a sledgehammer over the winter. So I had bought a car. We made a deal with another guy in Jersey for his Sledge. When I say I got one of the best deals I ever came across in my life, this has got to be one of them. Why is that? Because this thing is fully hooked up. I don't even know if I need to do a sledgehammer build on this. Look, we already had the upgraded hubs all the way around. Underneath, surprise, surprise. I don't even know how to get the demo body off. The demo Sledge. Give me a second, guys. How do you get the freaking body off? See, this is how come you know I don't even deserve a Sledge. You know, I'm not even a sledgenarian. There you go. All right, here you go. Here's the Sledge. So look, Sledge already has the M2C chassis on it. Already has upgraded shocks. Already has the M2C motor mount already. It's got mud guards. I mean, this thing is already a sledgehammer. Already got an upgraded servo on it. It has the stock system in it, but we have some upgraded fans on it. Haven't ran it yet. Why haven't I ran it? Because I'm like, I'm gonna build a sledgehammer. But do I really even need to build a sledgehammer? And then you know, the more I think on things, the more I'm like, do I even really need this? Do I even really need to do anything at all with this? Do I need to build this? Do I need to touch this at all? The answer is, I don't have to do shit to this. I could just run this car. And not only did I get this, he gave me pretty much a whole stock chassis in there with yet, let's look at this. Wait, this is the part that made it good. Look, guys, it's a whole nother chassis. Not only is it a whole nother chassis, I got front, center, rear diffs already. I also have M2C motor mount. I also have a 6S ESC. And it's probably a receiver in there too. This all came together, and of course there's a gang of parts that came with that too. Some shocks, some takeoff stuff. I don't even want to tell you guys how much I paid for that. But I'll make a separate video about this too when I decide if I'm going to do sledgehammer or not. Alright, this one. You guys see this. The Asuga. Asuga. You guys remember, I made that speed run Asuga, technically the world's fastest. Team Corrali Asuga. I forget the miles per hour. Well, it's not anymore. There's a local guy who went faster than me, but he stuck with it. But, you know, I had my Asuga. Nobody did speed runs. I figured I ain't going to run it, so I sold it. See, y'all saw me make the for sale video a couple months ago. Didn't take long for me to sell it. Sold it to a local guy. And then I said, you know what? I never really even bashed this Asuga. I bashed it once. And the one time I bashed it, I really loved it. And I always been telling Adam, if I ever come across a chance to get one for cheap, I'm going to get one. Well, that chance came maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. When again, Heavy Metal RC, he was selling, he made a post. He was selling everything. He made a video. I'm selling this, I'm selling that, I'm selling this. The Asuga was one of the first things on there. I had no idea. I knew somebody told me before that he was in my area, but this guy's literally maybe an hour from me. Yep, brand new Asuga for $200, guys. Rollers, just the rollers. There's nothing in here. Nothing in here yet, but that will change shortly. This is going to be another build. I plan to get this thing up and running, build it. So I'm going to go through the diffs, do the normal stuff that we do to them. Then I'll throw a system in there and we'll do something. So yeah, shout out to Heavy Metal RC, hardcore Heavy Metal RC. That's him. Shout out to him. Thank you, my guy, for the Creighton 8S and for this and for all these tires, for all the batteries you gave me. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate you, my guy. I hope to see you back in the hobby. We can't afford to lose you. All right. So next, let's get on to the big shit. We got a set of backflip LPs. No, these aren't LPs. These are just straight backflips. These are going to go on my Asuga. I mean, not my Asuga, my Kagama. Once I get that back together. And like I said, the newest stuff in the fleet. Not going to do unboxing videos here on these. Granite Grime. I've been kind of wanting one. Adam had it in the shop. Black Friday pricing. You guys looking for your Black Friday deals. If you can't holler at Adam for a Black Friday deal, holler at your local hobby shop. Support your local hobby shop during this Black Friday. I always say that. I like to get my online deals when I can, but I like to always hit my hobby shop up first. Because they can probably, 9 times out of 10, they can match the stuff you're going to find online. It might take you a couple of days. You know, they might have to order it from them, and it might take a few days for them to ship it to you. But the biggest thing that you're doing is supporting your hobby shop. You're helping keep them open. I know business in the hobby shops have been a little slow over the last year since things have gotten back to normal from COVID. So I always support Adam. You know, Adam's my guy. Adam is my sponsor. I don't know if it's a good sponsor though, because somehow every time I go, I leave with less money. That's just how it is. Anyway, Armor John, J Mitch, aka Armor John, went and got armored out today. This happened today. I got the Grime for the price. I was one of the first people to pay for the Big Rock 6S. I'm tempted to open it right now, but I think I'm gonna save the unboxing of this to do like a full unboxing. I don't want to rush it. This deserves its own video. So maybe over the weekend I'll do a nice unboxing video of this. So these are my 2 heavy hitters. But the heaviest of them all hitters, everybody asked me, Jay, what's up with the Raminator? Jay, what's going on with the Raminator? The Raminator is under construction, fellas. The Ram is getting worked on. We're getting the suspension tweaked, and we're doing some things. Now, when I say we're getting suspension tweaked, I'm talking about these parts here, guys. Let me show you. Disrespect the Big Rock for a little bit. Sorry, Big Rock. I gotta disrespect you for a little while. XOKHRC. Now, XO, you never even responded to none of my comments, but I know you're a busy man. You're a busy man, but you're the only person that I know. Well, there's you and there's Joe Girding, who really have y'all Raminators handling very well. Now, Joe Girding, always responds to me. Shout out to Joe Girding. I was kind of feeling like XO Cage is ignoring me. I don't even think I got to like none of my comments. I'm asking him straightforward questions. I ain't asking him noob questions. I'm asking him, how are you getting this thing to handle this way? How are you doing this? How are you doing that? He didn't respond to me in a comment. I feel like he made a video. He made a couple videos. He didn't say, Jay Mitch, this is for you. But those comments I asked him, soon after he started making videos about the things he's doing on the suspension. The latest thing that he did on the suspension, he doesn't know it, but Team Vidavon makes some dope hop-ups for the Raminator. Team Vidavon makes some dope hop-ups for the Raminator, but he doesn't know that Team Vidavon's my homies. My homie Danny Lou, homie Arthur Sang, take care of me. Take care of my folks. When they want something, they come to me and I get it from them. So shout out to Team Vidavon. Shout out to Danny and them at Team Vidavon. So I'm talking too much to y'all. This is gonna require its own separate video, but this is the 6mm sway bar kit from Vidavon. I've had this for a while, and I got one for the front and one for the rear. So I'm not even gonna try to pull the second one out. But yeah, this is gonna contribute to some of the things, one part of the suspension that I'm addressing. Another portion that's gonna address some of the things on the suspension are these V3 shocks. Gonna do the dual shock setup, on, dual shocks on each corner. I'm gonna use the V2s where they are, and I'm gonna put the V3s on the other end, and I'm gonna get this bad boy going the right way. And also, we got the upgraded standoffs to run these second pair of shocks on that Raminator. Also on the Raminator, you can see I got a ton of shock fluids that we doing. What's this here? What the heck is this? I don't even know what this is. It's something I bought. What is this? Oh, you know what this is? These are the limiters. The suspension limiters. I got some nylon ones on there. These are the metal ones. So those are gonna be my limiters. We're gonna do that. This is gonna be a full build on this Primal Raminator. But yeah, that's everything, guys. That's the update that I got for y'all. Know it's a lot. Know it's a little all over the place, guys. But that's what I got going on. This is what I've been busy with procuring and trying to get things together. Just give you guys a sneak peek of what's coming up, a sneak peek of some Black Friday pickups, but just really updates and let you guys see what I bought, what I've been keeping secret, the parts, the cars, the Black Friday, pre-Black Friday stuff, the Raminator stuff. It's everything, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video on that point. I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. I don't know when this video is gonna be released. If it's gonna be before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving, I don't know. It might even come out on Thanksgiving Day. Whenever it's gonna be, I wanna shout you out. I'm gonna say first and foremost, thank you all for making my channel the success that it is. Or if it's not, if it is, if not. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting your mans. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Sincerely mean that. Thank you guys for supporting me. A lot of you guys have been hanging with me for years. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. This is the time to be thankful, put family first. Take care of your family before you play with these toys. These toys gonna be here. Spend the time, take this time to spend with your family. These RCs, you're gonna come back and play with them after you eat turkey or whatever. But really, I urge you guys to take some time, spend the time with your family, watch some football, eat some turkey, hang out, whatever. Hopefully you guys did that already. But just want to say that. I want to say shout out to my homie Dave Hubbard, rest in peace, bro. Had a dope post about your 5B this week by the boy Tide. Yeah, just rest in peace, bro. You really affected a lot of guys in this community. A lot of guys still miss and love you, miss your daily, interactions, your inputs. You one of the dopest RC people I knew, man. You were the dopest RC person in my heart, man. Just want to say I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for you, dude. Shout out to my homie Big Willie. Shout out to the homie Ted, my bro Ted. Yo, Ted, the new owner of the MCD over there. Shout out to Ted. Shout out to Adam from RC Discount, the official sponsor of jaymitchrc. Shout out to Hector and Mark from RC Discount. Two dope Max that work at RC Discount. Hector the homie, man, that's my guy. And Mark, man, he's something, man. That's all I can say. He's got an eye, you know, he's got an eye for design and an eye for just making things just a little bit different. So shout out to them both. And then just I want to say thank you all again. Just y'all enjoy y'all thing. Y'all be good now. Peace. GoPro, stop recording.